Hey YouTube, welcome back to this channel. My name is Justin.
My name is Shay.
And this is Just Invest. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the main reasons why you should be investing. And that reason is fire. Nope, not this type of fire. We're going to be talking about financial independence for retiring early. That's the type of fire we're talking about. The main reason why people invest is to retire. Of course, obviously. That's why you want to save your money, so that you don't got to work for the rest of your life. Retirement. So when you're focusing on retiring, it's important to keep in mind the 4% rule. This is a rule of thumb that determines how much you should withdraw from an investment account annually. You might be asking yourself, how much money do I need to retire? Well, we're going to figure that out too. It's really simple. There's 3 steps that you need to do to figure out how much money you need for retirement.
First, you're going to add up your liabilities, any other living expense that you occur in a month.
Anything you can think of, anything that you spend on a monthly basis.
Next, we're going to figure out your annual liabilities. After you add up your liabilities, multiply this number by 12.
12 months in a year.
Finally, you're going to multiply this number by 25.
Multiply your annual liabilities by 25. And this number that you get is how much money you need in order to retire. Now that you know how much money you need to retire, let's talk about how you use the money. So all you got to do is look into something like an ETF or an index fund. VOO and VTI are very good examples of things you can invest in that have averaged 7% or even more over the last few years. Invest in VOO or VTI, and that can be your entire retirement plan right there, one easy step. And then after that, once you have your target goal invested at 7% in an index fund or ETF, all you need to do is withdraw 4% of that every year. Annually, 4% every year, and that's where the 4% rule of thumb comes in. If you withdraw this much, then your current investment amount can continue to grow while you're using it to spend on your bills and liabilities.
Multiply that by 0.04, and that's how much you can take out annually. To calculate how much you would take out monthly, you would divide that by 12. And that's the amount that you can live off monthly when you're in retirement. In order to lower your target goal, you can start by lowering your liabilities. This includes like deleting things that you don't need, such as subscriptions you don't really use. If you're not watching Netflix, get rid of it. Maybe
if you're paying a little too much in car insurance, you can shop around for car insurance. If you're going out to eat at restaurants every other week, maybe you can go grocery shopping instead. You could save a little bit of money there, which could lower your total liabilities. You could also pay off your car and your house so that those 2 liabilities aren't factored in the equation. Another way you could lower your total liabilities is just by paying off your car or your house. If you pay all these things off, you don't have to factor those in for all your total liabilities. You can save a lot of money every month if your car and your house are already paid off.
Just find ways to live below your means.
So those are just 4 easy ways to lower your liabilities. I suggest you just sit down, review everything you're spending and purchasing, and see where you can cut things out. Remember, eat out less, shop around for car insurance, pay off a car or a house, or cancel any unused subscriptions. Every situation is different, so really look into what you're spending your money on. That's it. That's all you need to know for FIRE, and that's all you need to know for retiring. Calculate how much you need in our previous equation. Invest it at 7%. Withdraw 4%. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will certainly get back to it. I would love to answer any questions or clarify anything that you might not have understood throughout the video. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Friday's video, and I hope we learned and I hope we taught you something new about retirement and how you could do it. This is an easy and simple step to an early retirement, especially if you start young. Compounding interest will really help you out the younger you start. Even if you're not young, this is still a very simple path for your retirement. So it doesn't matter what age you are now, it's never too late to get started. So we'll see you guys in next week's video.
So let me